It's Thursday afternoon. You've found BettorCenter. This is the show where you'll get expert sports handicapping plays from the best the nation has to offer. Tonight we have college basketball, the NBA, and hockey. Welcome to BettorCenter Live.
There he is, the Red Rocket, welcoming you back to BettorCenter Live. This is Louie Diamond, and you are watching Louie and Tony. It's our half hour of, hey, Daniel, welcome.
Hey, Dan.
Our half hour of uninterrupted, unadulterated, uncensored sports, handicapping information, and all the wonderful stories the Red Man can tell. Reggie should be around shortly because we know how much the fans love the Red Man stories. Red Man, you ready for some stories today?
I'm sure I'll come up with something, and I prefer to just let them come up in the context of the conversation instead of forcing one, or digging one out specifically to contrive a story. It feels natural to just come into the flow. So
I can absolutely appreciate the sentiment of that. All right. So we are off to a wonderful start to our day. Unfortunately, Chumly is not prepared to get us here today. He had some things that he had to personally get done here today and was trying to get here. Tony is getting ready to take off. The Red Rocket is ready to fly. All right. So actually had a good day yesterday.
I actually did. Missed the show. I seem to win. That's been a theme. Also, the return of the NBA. I actually cashed both best bets play yesterday. Daniel's got Duke with the looks like a little pukey face. Duke puke. I don't like Duke, but yesterday they did cash as the best bet play. And, of course, a COVID, possibly some kind of positive test with somebody, either didn't specifically say a player or a coach, but contract tracing has forced the Duke Blue Devils to withdraw from the ACC tournament game tonight against Florida State. Therefore, then I was picking against them tonight. I actually took Florida State -4 as one of my plays today. That got blown off the board. But Duke doesn't appear to be in position to make the NCAA tournament. It appeared that they needed to win at least tonight and possibly once more before they Joe Lunardi would have moved them up into the first four in category. So it looks like that's the end of the season for the Duke Blue Devils. Nice win last night, covered the spread, best bet winner. I cashed the best bet winner on Duke, and their season's over due to COVID-19.
So that hasn't happened in a while, has it?
Not this week, it's the one day, and I'm guessing the contact tracing, whoever tested positive, I'm making me think it was a player, because I'm assuming the contract tracing just took everybody else out. So there probably wouldn't be anybody to play, is my guess. No specifics have been said about any of it.
All right. Pretty interesting. Okay, so I have been updating my record on the website, and I'm still in the plus column, still fairly decent into the plus column. I'm going to look to advance that, as I have a lot of plays here today. I think we'll be
it was a busy day. This is going to be the busiest remaining day of the college basketball schedule. From here to the finish line at the Final Four, progressively fewer games. So, this is it. Get your fill today, and tomorrow there'll be about half as many games, and then it'll just deplete from here, guys. Enjoy it while it lasts. You still got basically a full night slate of games with a full night slate already played this afternoon. So it's been a very active day in college basketball so far.
Brad, yes, you did pick that one off yesterday. You got it in by the doesn't matter, it was in, but you did get it in by the hair on your chin, and nice hit on that Wilbur. So that was a nice winner for you yesterday. Duke just messed up your board today. Is that what we're thinking, Dan? Or was it yesterday? He hit Tony. We good. All right, Duke.
Yeah, Duke. He must have had Duke. You wanted to bet against Duke today. I'm not sure why Daniel's upset about Duke canceling their game, unless he just was for sure they're going to get beat. I think the play was for Florida State, if I'm feeling where he's going with that.
Okay. There we go. Yeah. Florida State was a little bit of a play there today, wasn't it? All right. So
I had him.
You want to go with your college basketball first before?
Let's go ahead and just kind of get that out of the way because there's some getting ready to start here pretty soon. We'll just go through a couple of the games. I don't have a ton left. The best bet play I'm going to hold back in reserve. We did cash last night with Duke. I will say it's a Big Ten tournament game. It's one of the best. It's my best bet play. So with the action left remaining, I'm going to take Virginia Tech plus 4 points against the Tar Heels. I know there's concern about Virginia Tech missing time with the COVID. It's shown a couple of teams early in the year it's taken a game or two. Even Baylor was a bit sluggish after they returned from their COVID layoff. But I'm just going to kind of go against the Tar Heels, against Notre Dame, who's really weak inside, really, really weak rebounding. And North Carolina is the best rebounding team in the country, albeit their outside shooting is amongst the worst. So they feast on offensive rebounds. That's how they can kind of keep in games with better teams, throw up a brick, catch it, lay it in the basket. That's at times this season been their best offense. Although they looked much better last night. Defensively, Carolina does give a solid effort. They will man up. Their size is pretty athletic. So for that part, Carolina does match up well on the defensive end. But I like the coach for Virginia Tech. I think he's going to definitely be the ACC Coach of the Year. Mike Young, formerly of Wofford, brought that to the ACC. I like what he's done with the team. I think Virginia Tech is going to play a solid game. And I think they're going to probably get the best. I think Carolina, the hype of last night's win, it felt good. I enjoyed watching it, and I did have my Heels last night. But I think the smart money would be against Carolina tonight. Take Virginia Tech as a small dog. If you notice, a lot of these games today, they're coming down toward the end. Even the better teams against substandard, the one against the eights in these conferences. Even Villanova lost to Georgetown at the buzzer. Game they lost. A couple of these other games have really been super tight. Underdogs have been covering those. So another one we're going to go. I'm going to give a little better play here. I got Missouri left. Let's give that one out against. I want to say they're playing South Carolina. I think Missouri still needs to. Georgia. There you go. And they still need to get another win under their belt. Their prospects of making the tournament really aren't that particularly great, I don't think, but they're done if they lose this game tonight. So I'm looking for them to have something for this game, and it is Georgia, and they're going to have something for Georgia. And I'm looking at the spread. I got it at 6. Now I'm seeing 6.5s and 7s. I think anything, you're probably looking at something in the 10 to 12 range is the actual outcome. So hopefully that drift up of a point doesn't catch at the end. So that's the two games I got. I got Virginia Tech against Carolina, and I'm going to play Missouri against the Georgia Bulldogs.
All right. So now let's take a look. I stepped up that Virginia Tech plus $1.45.
Okay.
We hit money line 2 nights ago. $30 back. So I think we're down 24 at that point. Last night hits again. So I think we're somewhere down $14 on the money line parlay ticket. So we'll get to that money line parlay if you think anybody.
I'm looking it over. I'd say. There's a couple good ones. I'm just not sure if they're going to win. I think we should probably put them on there, though, just to see by chance. Montana.
Well, first, let's go for the underdog.
Yes, Montana.
Montana, an underdog?
Yes.
Where are they? What time?
Later in the evening, and there's one right next to it. They're playing Weber State, and then also Texas, Rio Grande.
Plus 500.
There you go. And then let's go. I saw one other one, kind of. Let's do it. Utah. I like their chances kind of way, but probably better. Utah's playing USC.
Is that back up?
It was right next to North Carolina on my schedule here. The Virginia Tech game you took, according to mine, is right next to it.
It's all Friday against Friday. I'm in the Friday games here. Hold on. Thursday, Colorado. You said Utah?
Utah against USC. Should be about 300, 250, 300, somewhere in there. It's -7.5.
Utah, there we go. +250.
There you go. All right.
There's 5 teams as underdogs.
All right. Well, we definitely can get a couple out of the NBA.
All right, so let's go over there.
All right.
NBA. All
NBA, I just admit I was hot going into the All-Star break. Came out last night, cast the first play. Dallas Mavericks, best bet winner. Pulled away, kind of hit the free throws. Played good possession basketball in the final 2 minutes. Covered the spread. I'm going to give out 2 plays. Best bets in the firing hole at the ready to go. The 2 plays I'm going to give you for the show. Low Ball's actually having a pretty good run at it. I've watched him starting to grow on to me a little bit. I'm liking what I'm seeing a little more from him. I think they might have caught a good one in the draft if he can keep a smart head on his shoulders. And with Jordan as the owner, hopefully he can give him some good advice on how to, just work your way through this league the first couple of years and then let your stars shine. And then also like Toronto, I think they're playing the Hawks. So that's the 2 plays in the NBA I'm going to give out for the show, Charlotte and Toronto. And that goes with Missouri and Virginia Tech. So you're getting 4 plays from me for the show tonight. 2 best bets in the holster at the site. And for the underdog parlay, I'd say the Bulls are favored. I was going to say because they're playing Philly. Okay. Wow. Toronto, I guess, should be one. And then how about
we can go into the
Knicks or Orlando? I'm trying to think. One of those feels like they're going to win. I'm looking at 3 big underdogs right next to each other: Magic, Knicks, Timberwolves. Wondering if one of those 3 are going to win. Man, we got to pick the right one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch an underdog bite. So, what do you think? I'm feeling the Timberwolves, man. Maybe of those 3. What do you think? Maybe the Magic?
Well, you know what? I'll be honest. I kind of thought that myself when you said it.
Which one?
Just my gut. Just the gut.
Which one?
Coming out with the Nets, almost looks too obvious. But I think the over is the play there.
Well, for an underdog card, just for our little underdog, we need one more.
All right, but we'll go to the NHL for that. We got 6 underdogs.
Okay. All right. NHL.
So, but my NBA here tonight, I think the cream of the crop, without a doubt, is clearly going to be the Pelicans over at home. No reason not to support that again tonight. Once again, with the Wolves might get the win. Probably Wolves out of the gate. Usually, Pelicans will come back and score ridiculous amounts of points in the second half. We'll see. I think the Bulls and the Sixers over is also another play, 228.5. I had 228. So I think that's another decent play in the NBA here tonight. And as far as the Celtics and the Nets, like I said, the Nets, I think that's an over 232. So 3 NBA plays for me today. All of them on the over. Actually, from Hawks and Raptors, your Raptor game, I think that one goes over as well. So 4 overs.
And I got +2.5 just officially for the give my line on that Raptors game. And I had 4.5 on Charlotte also, and Daniel got 4. Good if you got a lesser one. But I think I got it at 4.5. I got wrote down here, so I'm assuming that's what I actually he told me what the line was, 4.5.
All right. So then I have in the NHL here tonight.
I was looking. I actually hit 2 of 3, I think, the other night when I was on here. So that was actually pretty good. So while you're giving out your picks, I'm gonna look through them.
Okay, my NHL, I think the cream of the crop, just as strong as that New Orleans under. is that the New Orleans over is the New Jersey, New York Islanders under 5.5. Another solid play. So 2 solid plays there. Jersey under, Minnesota, New Orleans over. So in the NHL, I also I think there's a little bit of a parlay with Tampa and Pittsburgh. Listen, a $3.40 favorite into a $2 favorite is basically minus $1.10. So Pittsburgh's own Buffalo. Buffalo has been sucking up a storm, and that's nothing new. Pittsburgh's playing decent. Why shouldn't that continue tonight? Why doesn't Tampa Bay continue again tonight with Detroit? They've owned them. They've owned them so far the last 2 games. Hopefully that continues tonight. So I think there's 2 plays there in the NHL. Now, I'll let your game before we go into looking for another.
Yeah, I think I got what I like. First off, I got to like the Florida Panthers with that goalie 9-2-2, minus 130 against the even money. So I'll take Florida on the road. A little bit of juice, trying not to take too much there.
$1.30.
All right. Then, no reason not to like Winnipeg at another juicy underdog price with this goalie 12-7-1. Not bad.
Yeah,
I'm going to go there. Give it to me.
I don't agree either. I like the Jets, Winnipeg plus 1.5. I think the 13.
Now and the last one, I'm going to eat the Blackhawks again, man. With see if they can bounce back. I think that was the one game I lost the other night. They got popped pretty good. So, but I like this goalie, Lehkonen. I know I butchered his name, but solid enough for me at an underdog price, man. He's just hopefully keep me in it. And even if you have to get into a shootout and try to steal it, at that point, you get an underdog money. I like the way they do the NHL now. They don't have any more of those draws. They got rid of it. So I wonder if they did that for the gambling, man.
I don't know.
It makes you wonder, don't it?
They have much to do with it.
We want an outcome. We don't draw a push isn't cutting it.
Yeah, well, exactly. Who the fuck? It's boring. But now look at it this way. I like both your dogs.
Okay.
And I think that's a nice parlay. Both dogs plus 1.5 minus $1.50 each or so.
Gotcha.
Pay about it plus $1.50 or so. Whereas you will play them both straight, right?
Yeah, probably get about
You're
5-1.
Play both straight.
You get 5-1 if it hits, or not parlay at all. Just take them both straight.
Right, and we'll see what happens here tomorrow with that. Right.
So that's it. That's the
parlay. Get plus $1.50. And what do you get? You get if you get them at plus.
I think it's about 5-1 or something.
You get 5-1.
Somewhere close. If both parlay, 2-team parlay, if you hit those.
Well, you got to win them both.
Yeah, you do have to win them both. Your 2-team, you got to win them both too.
But I have to win them both. I have to lose them both by less than.
Right, you just have to make that bit. With a little puck line.
If you play them both straight up. Versus
insurance. Basically, if one of them loses by a goal, your theory would have a better chance of being correct. That's when you're playing that alternate puck line, you're looking, that basically secures you a profit on a 1-goal loss. Specifically, that's what it's for. Right. It's like it's a insurance policy for a 1-goal loss specifically.
Well, it's an insurance policy for a straight bet. It's called a money line parlay.
With the extra goal of the goal. One extra goal, man.
But we'll find out tomorrow.
I like those teams. I just like the matchup for the goalies, and surprisingly enough, I do believe my hockey kind of all-handed way of doing it has done pretty well on our show. And notably enough, crazy enough, on my monitoring site, I'm actually one of the better NHL handicappers, and I do really well at the playoffs, which, like I said, I can't distinctly tell you why, other than I'm real strategic and analytical in my thinking, and I think in the playoffs that kind of plays well with the way the coaches and the teams play. It's more like a chess game than anything else, I think. Where that's just a theory on why it works. Other than that, it just kind of does. But we'll see. Long season.
Right, we got 6 underdogs.
I'm waiting on baseball to kick in, and that's going to keep me busy because I follow a lot of pitchers, man. I'll be dreaming MLB starting pitchers for about 6 months straight. So,
yeah, we're right on the corner.
It is. It's getting there.
All right, so we got the Jets plus the 160. I have them in there. And then
I like the Jets, the Blackhawks, and then I like Florida. That's the 3 I liked in hockey, and I'm writing down.
And the Blackhawks plus $1.35. So that gives us 8 underdogs.
Put that dime on. That's $12, isn't it? Or 24 maybe.
We're going 10 cents away.
That's 24.
5 cents away. We're gonna go 5 cents away.
That's 12 then, I think, or something in the neighborhood of $12.
Yeah, but we did hit the money line, so we got a little bit more to work with. All right, so 3 dimes. $12.35 for $3,000. So
that's a lot of nickels, man. You'd be standing there catching nickels.
All right, so
Sounds good, man. That sounds like a good card.
All right, let's go. Moneyline favorite NBA tonight. You like the Hornets, right?
So hard in the NBA, but yes, I like the Hornets.
All right, we're gonna roll with the Hornets.
Put the Suns on there.
The Suns they're both playing well. When they both play well, I like the dog, but I will take the Suns.
Okay, and then let's go a couple college basketball. See if we can find that.
The Clippers over the Warriors.
Yeah, those are tough, man. Coming right out of the break with some of those lines.
Bucks minus 650.
They're all tough.
All right, we'll scratch that.
Try the college seems like a little better to try.
Well, hockey. Well, no, here. Let's go for. We're going for the lock, right? Here's, like I said, here's the lock. To me, and
Wisconsin and the Suns. How about that? Wisconsin in college and the Suns in the NBA. I'm gonna try experiment one time.
Just those.
Here's my 2.
The other ones out.
I mean, that's the 2 I like. So I mean, I don't want to disparage you from putting something. Yeah, get rid of the Hornets. I'd rather have the Suns and the Badgers, two solid ones.
All right, the Suns and the Badgers. The Suns minus 185. And then Wisconsin Badgers in college basketball.
Should be 200 range, I think, somewhere in there. Maybe a little higher, 225.
240.
Playing Penn State, 240.
240.
Damn, that's a little steep, but okay, whatever. It's about right.
$12.
No, there you go. That's your little perfect plus 120 on 2 money line favorites.
I give you
that sounds like a Lou Diamond special right there.
No, that was a Tony Gulledge spot. It was a Red Rocket.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna call that the Red Rocket.
The Red Rocket.
We'll label this the Red Rocket. The Red Rocket is now $10 in. We're gonna see if the Red Rocket can make something happen. Now you want the Louie Diamond, then you are going over here tonight. You're going into the NHL, and you are going to go play the terribly obvious Tampa Bay Lightning. Don't tell me where did they go? Minus 360, and we're going to play the. Against the terribly bad Buffalo Sabres versus the Pittsburgh peggers who own the Buffalo Sabres and do well are actually playing well right now. And that 2-team parlay, $10 will pay. Ooh, it costs $11 to win $10. That's right.
So minus 110.
Yeah, minus $1.10. So we're going to do that. I'm going to play the 11 to win 10, and I place it at bet. It's done, and there it is. We got the 2 tickets out there. And
sounds good.
Yeah, we're going from this link every day. I gotta start updating it over here on our overlay so we can start marketing back again, because we still are well in the positive column with the underdog round robin, especially one here today. And then, but we're still a few $100 in the plus column. And we're only about less than $10 or less than $20.
We're experimenting still. You know what I'm saying? We're still filling this shit out. So we're playing with their money to try to hone in on something.
There we go.
That's the way I'm kind of looking at it at this point. Some of this stuff isn't exactly ideal for what I do, but sure, I can adapt and adjust to anything, man. We'll figure out a way to try to scrape something together. Like I said, these underdogs, if you hit a good one, I mean, you're hitting something with odds of 1 in 1,000, 2,000, you know. So if you hit one, you're basically not due to hit another one for a decade. So that's kind of how hard these things are to hit, man. Yeah, these aren't exactly like, you know, every day, you know, every once a week kind. No, these dudes, some of these could be like once in a lifetime is your odds. If you hit more than one, you're beating the odds. So, and I've actually hit some crazy shit with people, and I've actually done it.
What advice do you have to make that? You know, I was going to end the show with the show ending, the normal show ending.
Yeah.
We're going back to we're going to end the show with entertainment. So, but what sample size do you have to make that statement? That's what I want to know.
The what? Once in a lifetime?
Yeah.
Well, because of just the odds. If you do it every day, Lou, there's 300 days a year. A decade would be, 3,600 days. So if the odds are more than 3,600 to 1, then that's like once in a decade. If you make that bet once a day, which most people don't, you don't make that specific bet once a day. You might only make it a few times a week if you're doing it. So then the odds would be even more against it.
We're winning, aren't we?
I think we've done actually good. And I can say over my lifetime, I think I've probably hit more of these crazy parlays than I probably should by the numbers, you know. So, but I still don't, I'm not an advocate of it, but I know they're fun to hit when you hit them. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Like I said, I put $25 down and won $4,000 on an 18 parlay. That shit's nice. I'm not going to do. You know, you feel pretty good when you walk in to cash that damn ticket. Trust me. You kind of skip to the damn window like, yeah. But that doesn't happen all the time. But sure, why not try it? Let's go for it. I think we have a chance tonight. I like our card, and I like our card every night.
All righty. Have a good night. Thank you again.
You too, guys. Good luck with everything. We'll be back tomorrow, man. It's got a big weekend.
All right. Have a good night.
Selection Sunday this week. See you tomorrow.